serving our community for over 25 years.
I'm Daniel Moss, owner of Cornerstone Funeral Home, and I'd like to invite you and your family to give our family an opportunity to serve you in your time of need. And we offer a full line of funeral services, everything from visitations to graveside services to cremations on site with a live crematory, as well as a banquet hall to meet the catering needs of our families that we serve. We offer catering service. We offer refreshments prior to visitations and services of our family. And we want to invite you to come and experience the difference here at Cornerstone Funeral Home.
It's nice to have you back on the live morning show here at WHIG TV, and Amy Robinette has a story to tell. As you see, she works with Northeast Carolina Prep School. She has been very active in the agricultural side and everything. A number of programs are being expanded at the prep school there, and I'm going to give her a chance to share that with you. So, Amy, go ahead. Good to see you again.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. I appreciate being able to share. I tell everybody I have the best job in the entire world because I get to work with young people and help them find their future career paths, but I also get to partner with businesses and industries in our community and help them find their next workforce. So I love my job and I love talking about it. But what's really exciting and things that are kind of happening right now at Northeast Carolina Prep School is that we are in the process of our open enrollment. And so what that means is, as a public charter school, we offer free tuition. So there's no cost to anybody to come. And we currently serve students in 6 counties, and that includes transportation to our county.
Really?
So this is all, public-funded public school. And so we really are just trying to get the message out about what we are doing at Northeast Carolina Prep School and why your viewers need to come be a part of us and let us, kind of come along in this educational journey with them.
And exact location.
So we are located in Tarboro at the old Mary Frances Center, which is conveniently off of Highway 64. And so we're easy access to a lot of counties. But one of the great things that we started this year is we have a virtual academy for high school students. And so what that program is designed for is for maybe students, you were telling me like your viewers are, across 17 counties, which is amazing to me. So maybe somebody, can't feasibly drive to Tarboro, but they're interested in a new educational opportunity for their high school student. Maybe our virtual academy is the program for them that they can come on board and work remotely from home and still take advantage of all the opportunities that we have at Northeast Carolina Prep School.
Well, you're very similar to when I grew up, I guess K through 12. And you get to know all the students and you develop those relationships. And I still say if we went back to community schools, we wouldn't be having all the issues that we have today.
You're right.
Now, how many students do you have right now?
So pre-K through 12, we currently have approximately 1,100 students.
That's a good size, and y'all have sports and things like that?
We do. We are part
of
a
good wrestling team, didn't you?
We do. We have actually 2 state champion wrestlers.
I thought so.
Yes, sir. So we've got some great things that are happening. We are part of the NCAA High School Athletic Association. If you ride on our campus, you will notice that we have actually just purchased the land adjacent to us.
Oh, really?
Recently, so that we can expand our athletic offerings on our campus. And so we are, we offer all the good things that you think about when you think about public school.
Well, let's speak also because of interest, because I know students from here that go to Southern Nash because of the agriculture program.
Right.
And why don't you tell us a little about your strength in that area?
So we believe in the future of farming, right? Like the FFA creed. And so we actually have 3 full-time ag teachers on our campus, and we teach agricultural concepts from our pre-K program all the way up through 12th grade. And so, again, your viewers are smart enough that they already know this, but I have to say it. Agriculture education is not just about, plows and,
No,
row
it's
crops.
big business.
It is biotechnology. It is, alternative energy. It is pharmaceuticals. It is all of those things that kind of encompass the industries that are coming to our community. And so we use agriculture as a platform for that and for leadership. We have an award-winning FFA chapter that participate in national convention and the North Carolina conventions. And so we just have some great student leaders that are coming out of that program, very similar to Southern Nash. So yes.
Yeah, well, this was March, back in March, but this was a thing that was in our local liberal paper, but it was about agriculture.
I actually saw that.
You saw this article on the FFA?
Yes.
There was a big article about FFA, but it is about the farming and activities and the schools and things like that. But it was nice to look at it. About the peanuts and the sweet potatoes and all the activities that are going on.
So Southern Nash has a livestock barn on their campus, and we actually just built a livestock barn on our campus. So if you drive past our campus, you will not only see all the children and the playgrounds, but we have those fuzzy cows that are all over the internet that everybody loves, and we have goats, and we have those fuzzy sheep that are just absolutely adorable.
They can do anything, keep anything clean.
Exactly. And so our campus is just such a fun place to be because, again, we've got all those great things that are there.
Well, I know Farm Bureau in Nash County really helped Southern Nash on that project.
And Farm Bureau in Edgecombe County was an invaluable partner to us.
Well, because they're doing such a wonderful job in so many areas now. They still have that hands-on approach.
Absolutely. Southern Nash has some amazing teachers and some amazing faculty there, and we hope that, quite honestly, we're kind of modeling a lot of, what we're doing, in the same kind of light because we want to have those same results.
Well, if you do away with the farmer, it's going to be hard to eat.
You're exactly right. Well, and one of the things that we do, and you and I've talked about this before, was, trying to get kids, we want the kids who want to go to a 4-year school, we want them to have that ability to do that. But there's a lot of future in trades and industry in our community right now. And so through our partnerships with our local community colleges, over 80% of our seniors last year graduated with some kind of credential or industry certification so that they could get out of high school and go earn a more lucrative living. And one of the things that we're really proud of that's a little unique is that we are requiring that 100% of our graduates complete OSHA 10 certification. So we say that to say that if you're going to UNC Chapel Hill, even if you're going on a full ride scholarship, at some point you're going to go into the workforce, and we want you to be safe and knowledgeable about what that workforce entails.
Well, that's certainly encouraging, and the industrial side, let me learn how to weld, let me learn how to pole climb, those are lucrative starting positions.
You are not kidding.
I mean, you go and spend $40,000 or $50,000 a year and get out and make $35,000, and you go to a community college basically free, and you get out and start at $75,000. You figure that out.
You're right.
And so those are things that are going on. Any other new programs that you see coming down the pike that may be for the area? You say you have 6 counties, is it 5 counties?
We do. We actually we have bus transportation. Now, we serve multiple counties, but we have bus transportation in Martin, Pitt, Halifax, Nash, Edgecombe, and Wilson counties right now. And so, again, I mean, our students and our families are willing to drive 45 minutes or ride 45 minutes in a bus for a quality education, and that's what we're providing. One of the things we're talking with Gateway Partnership, and, you know, as Natron and all of these other industries come available, we are trying to figure out what workforce they need so that we can equip and adjust our
from high school to community college or whatever.
Absolutely. We want to be that voice that's a little different. But I say that to say, like I said, we've got several that are getting full ride scholarships to colleges, to 4-year colleges. And we are just small enough that we just have conversations just like this with our students and our families, figure out exactly what it is they want to do, and then we network and try to make it happen.
Well, you know, that is good because it's not as it was. That's one thing about the university out here.
Right.
They are continually adding programs, particularly in the graduate area, that people can benefit from.
Exactly.
I mean, sports science right now is big. Police science is big.
Absolutely.
I mean, and so the people, when they leave North Carolina Wesleyan University, typically can, if they desire, have a degree that can open doors.
Well, and I'm glad you said that, because one of the other things that's really we're really proud of is our partnerships, not just with community colleges, but with the local universities.
Yeah.
So we have a partnership with North Carolina Wesleyan University that includes some scholarship dollars for our graduates and some opportunities. We have an agreement with the University of Mount Olive, and so we have partnered with them for several things. At Nash Community College, Edgecombe Community College, Wilson Community College. And again, that's kind of my job, if you will, is to kind of build those relationships and build those connections. And you know it, some of the best people in our community are in the education system right now. So I get to just work with some of the greatest people.
And I personally believe getting monies to the state to educate your children is better than going through the Department of Education, because that's a layer of expense that has completely damaged our educational process, in my opinion.
Well, it's something we are definitely watching and being a part of, and trying to see exactly where this all goes and what it all looks like. But, again, we are just committed to making good financial decisions with the dollars that we have been given, and being fully transparent in how that money is spent. And so, yes, sir, I agree.
Well, I know I went to a little small rural school, and they used to talk about, you didn't get an education. And, I can say that I have, 5 or 6 college degrees, and I'd say I was all right going to a small rural school.
Absolutely.
Even an Ivy League institution. So,
wow, that's wonderful. And I love that.
But it's a different makeup. And right now, it sounds exciting because so many kids are so busy with their phone and iPads and things like that, they aren't getting an education.
You're exactly right.
Especially in relationships.
Oh, I agree with that completely as well.
I mean, completely. And it's saddened because in this world, if you can't develop a relationship, you can't accomplish anything.
Well, and that is where, like you said, change happens, is on those one-on-one conversations, and we just pride ourselves on that. I will tell you the story that we had a student who transferred from another school in our community, from a traditional public school, a bigger school, and she was struggling a little bit academically, and I kind of talked to her, and she was like, well, Miss Robinette, why are you bringing all these people into this conversation? Like, this is just, me and you. And exactly what I told her. You have a community of people who love and care about you, and we are going to circle you so strong and so big that we're not going to let you fail. And that is 100% what we do, is we love them through and teach them, how to ask for help and how to receive help, because a lot of students don't know that.
Well, that's right. You're exactly right. And parenting can mean so much. And right now, unfortunately, a lot of parents are having to work 1, 2, 3 jobs just to get by, because that's why I'm saying no tax on Social Security, no tax on tips, no tax. That's good, because that money can be used for children's opportunities, and seeing is believing. When our students go to Washington, D.C., or go to events like that and see the museums, or go to Raleigh, because we have some terrific museums and things, and see history. And part of the problem that we're going through now is that people don't know our history.
Right.
They don't know what the forefathers gave up for the freedoms that exist. And it seems like half of the country has problems with our history.
I can totally agree. And again, exactly what you said, all learning does not take place in the classroom.
No.
And so we've got to get them out, and we've got to get them exposed to, what all is around us, because we just have history just in our community and just traveling here.
I did not know until, once upon a time, Tarboro was a large Jewish community.
Wow, see?
I mean, the history and how the general whatever actually was named Wilson County, and things like that. It's been in the last few years, so everything I say may not be exact, but there were a lot of clothiers and farmers and things that came and had that background.
And again, that's the story, and that's the history that our kids need to have and need to understand.
Well, it's pride. It's pride.
Absolutely.
Well, Amy, we're going to be closing up here would you like to give some parting statements of encouragement, phone numbers, anything that you would like to do as far as being able to contact you if they have questions?
Absolutely. Probably the best way to find out more about our school and about what we offer is to go to our website, which is necprepschool.com. And whenever you go there, you will see how to enroll, how to complete all of the information, how to contact me if you have any questions. Any of our other amazing staff can answer their questions for you, specifically about our high school programs, our pre-K, our elementary programs, anything that you want to know, we would love to showcase and kind of share that with you, because again, we're proud of what we do. And I will share our phone number is 252-641-0464. And again, Miss Felton, she answers our main line. She is fabulous. She will give you that warm NECP welcome, and again, can answer any questions that people may have.
Well, Amy, we appreciate that encouraging and informative information, and it's good to see you. I hadn't seen you in a few years, but I'm glad to hear things are continuing. And with that, we will say we're taking a break and be back shortly.
Thank you.